Good afternoon, Melachim, and welcome back to more Children's Torah Stories. What we saw last time was that Elisha was with the Jewish king in the city of Shomron, and the people of Aram had come all around them and were not letting any food inside, and everyone had such hungry tummies. Rumbling tummy, I'm so hungry. Please, can I have some food? And the king said to Elisha, "Oh, Elisha, when will this be over? Can't you do something?" And Elisha said, "Don't worry. Tomorrow you will see. There will be plenty of food. And it will be cheap. It'll be like a budgie. Cheap. It'll be so cheap. They won't be expensive. There'll be enough food for everyone. You don't have to worry." And one of the men who was there said, "Is he crazy? There's no way we can get so much of food. We're all starving. The big bad army is around. I think Elisha is not telling us the truth." And Elisha was cross with that man, and he said, "Because you did not believe it, you will see it with your own eyes, but you won't eat that yummy food." Well, what happened next was there were 4 people just outside the gate who had tzara'at. The Torah doesn't tell us exactly who those 4 people were, but the rabbis say that it was actually Gehazi and 3 friends, maybe even his 3 sons. Remember how Gehazi told Naaman, "Oh, give me money. And because of that, Naaman didn't get to see that Hashem does miracles not for money. And Elisha said, "Gehazi, you will get tzara'at." Well, here was Gehazi and his 3 children sitting outside the city. "Oh, I'm so hungry. What should we do?" And one of them said, "If we stay outside, we're going to get no food. And if we go back into the city, we're also going to get no food. I've got an idea. Let us go to the people of Aram, and we'll ask them for food. If they say no, then we still don't have any food, just like now. But maybe they'll say yes. Let's try." And off they go. Off we go to the people of Aram. I hope they'll give us food to fill our tam. We are so hungry. We want some yummy food. We'll even eat rotten stuff. That'll taste so good. Off they went to go and get the food. And as they arrived, closer and closer, they were looking. Where are the bad soldiers from Aram? They didn't see them. They got even closer. No one's there. They looked around. There's a whole army camp with tents, and people had made their homes there while they were attacking the Jewish people, and so much food lying around, horses everywhere, donkeys all over the place. But none of the soldiers were there. Do you know what had happened? What happened was, while the bad soldiers of Aram were camping out over there, "We are the soldiers of Aram. Fighting the Jews is so much fun." And they started hearing, they started hearing a loud noise. Something was coming. A huge army. "Oh no, a big army's coming to fight us. The king of Israel must have got the strongest armies in the world, the armies of Egypt and the armies of the Hittites, to come and attack us. Everybody run away!" Ah! There were no other armies. Hashem tricked them. Hashem made that sound like there was a huge army, and they all went away. They all ran away. And so one of the people with Tzarat was just walking through, came to one of the tents, ate some food. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, that is so good for my hungry tummy. Then they went and they got some water to drink. Oh, I was so thirsty. Then they found some gold lying around. Ah, wonderful silver and gold and beautiful clothing and treasure. And they took it off. And they buried it so that they could keep it for themselves. And they went back in and they took more treasure and more treasure and more treasure. And they said, hold on a second, guys. This is not a good thing that we are doing. Yes, we're taking all this great treasure for ourselves. But think of all the Jewish people back in the city of Shomron with their own hungry tummies. There's so much food here, we must go and tell them. Let's go, quick sticks. And off they go back to tell the Jewish people, we've got amazing news. All the soldiers of Aram ran away. There's so much food. There's the horses, there's the donkeys. Come get plenty food. And the soldiers there went and told the news. And this was now nighttime already. And the king said, I think this is a trick. I think the bad people of Aram are saying, let's pretend to run away so that the Jewish people will come out to get food. And when they come out, we will catch them. So I don't think we should go out because I think it is a trick. Tell me, Yeladim, is the king right or is the king wrong? The king is wrong. You are correct. This was not a trick from Aram. Hashem had actually chased them away. The king of Israel should have known that because Elisha told him there would be good news. Anyway, one of his friends said, why don't we just go and send a few people to go and find out? And off they went, following to see, going to see. No, they really did run away. They went so far running, and there is plenty of great stuff that they left behind. Let's go and bring it back into the city. And everyone was so excited. Jewish people, you can go and get whatever you want from the army camp of Aram. And off they went, and people came running with food and clothes, and suddenly all the food was cheap. And there was the man who had said, I don't believe you, Elisha, I think you're telling a lie. There he was. And people were so excited about the food that they, boom, knocked him over, bumped him on his head, and he never got to eat that food, just like Elisha had said. Well, so far that sounds good. But now we begin the next story. And in the next story, we go back to the story about Elisha and the kind lady from Shunam. Do you remember the kind lady from Shunam built a special guest room where Elisha could come and stay any time that he was in town, and Elisha made a miracle that she would have a baby, and then the baby died, but Elisha made another miracle that the baby came back to life. And so this Elisha came to the lady and he said to her, I have bad news for you. Hashem is going to make a famine. You know what a famine is, Yeladim? Where there's no food. Hashem is going to make a famine for 7 years. So please go take your family and go and live somewhere else. And she said, okay. Off she went, and they went to live near the land, by the land of the Plishtim. After 7 years, she came back. And this was after Elisha had already gone. And there was the king and Gehazi were talking. And the king said, Gehazi, tell me about all the amazing miracles that Elisha did. Oh, Elisha did all kinds of things. He made more food. He made the water better. He sent bears against the naughty children to chase them away. He saw Elisha going up to heaven. He was even a boy who died, and Elisha made him come alive again. Hey, there's the lady. Hello, everyone. It's me. Hey, Mr. King, Your Majesty, that is the lady who Elisha made her son come alive again. And the king said, oh, wow, why are you here? I am here because I have a problem. The problem is that I went away from the land of Israel for 7 years because of a famine. But while I was gone, other people came and stole my house, and they're living there and they won't give it back to me. Okay, I will tell them that they have to give it back to you. So Elisha actually helped this lady even after he wasn't there anymore. Because of Elisha and telling her the story, that is how she managed to get her farm back. Well, Elisha now went to see the king of Aram. The king of Aram, Ben-Hadad, was sick. And they went to tell Ben-Hadad, Elisha is coming. Elisha is coming. And he said, I can't go to see Elisha. I'm too sick. But my friend Chazael, please take a present. Go and see Elisha and ask him a question. The question is, will I get better? And along came Chazael with the present. Do you want to know what the present was? It was an amazing present. 40 camels filled with great treasure and delicious food. Whoa, Chazael went with an amazing gift. And Chazael said, Elisha, Elisha, King Ben-Hadad came to ask me, is he going to get better? Elisha said, go and tell him, yes, you will get better. But Chazael, that's just what you must tell him. That's not the truth. The truth is, he is not going to get better. And then Elisha started crying. And Chazael said, Elisha, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Elisha says, because I know that you will be the next king of Aram after Ben-Hadad. And you'll be so bad to the Jewish people. You will hurt them and fight them and be so mean. And that's why I'm crying. But I'm nobody. I'm not an important person. I know that you will become an important person and a really mean person. And that's what I'm so sad about. Meanwhile, Chazael went back to see the king of Aram. What did Elisha say? Elisha said that you will get better. But he did not. And Chazael did become the next king. Do you think Chazael is going to be good? No. Chazael is going to be Terrible! But that, dear children, is a story for next time. See you tomorrow. Bye!